Merci Diane, merci à vous tous d'être présents, merci à la famille. Je dis bien merci à vous tous d'être présents, cela démontre l'appréciation du travail que votre représentant Queen's Park a apporté ici même dans la région. I'm saying thank you for being here. Your presence shows the appreciation that you had for Jim Brownell, your member at the Ontario Legislature. You know, a little while ago we applauded when he says, I'm not running in the next election. But we didn't applaud because of the announcement. We applaud because he said he will continue working for the people of this riding by supporting the next candidate. Probably it will be Diane Poirier, we don't know. Oui, chers amis, lorsqu'il vient le temps de travailler ensemble avec les gens de l'Est, now I'm calling this area the Far East also, because as you're probably aware, the Eastern Ontario starts at Carwater Lake, just the east end of Oshawa. And I never forgot when I got to be named PA at the MEDT, Ministry of Economic Development. I went to look at the file and I said, where is all the money going? Eastern Ontario. Eastern Ontario is so big, we found out that Belleville, Peterborough, Kingston, like Jim just said, Ontario doesn't stop at Kingston. But you people, you were fortunate to have a man that could stand for you and fight for this area. We know that you people have gone through some difficulties with the closure of Dumtara. But any time that there's something required for the Far East, no matter if it is for Stormont, Dundas, or Cornwall, I was there to support Jim, and he was there to support me. I keep saying we're part of the 5-county, Eastern County, which is Stormont, Dundas, South Glengarry, Prescott, and Russell. So really, today we are saying to Jim, we appreciate every moment that you have worked for the people of the riding. But dear friend, also we have a minister here, which is very important to have a minister here for this announcement. Do you know how I call this minister? For those of you, Mayor means the best. Her name is Mayor. She is the best of the cabinet for us in Eastern Ontario. As she said a little while ago, when Jim is asking for something, you could rest assured he's well prepared, well documented, but there's always a word about his family in there. And you're right, you were right, Jim. When I leave on Sunday night to go to Toronto, that is my 41st year in politics. And we celebrate our 51st wedding anniversary. I don't know how I was able to keep my wife. Because like the Premier said one day, Dalton McGuinty, well really 51 years, it could be 25 because you've been away for 26 years. But dear friend, we have to remember, like Jim just said a little while, EODF, Eastern Ontario Development Fund. He's very, very responsible for that. When I see the amount of money that was transferred to this area for the job creation, it's millions and millions of dollars. And right now he says he's got 10 approved, and I know there's a few more coming up in the near future. There's still, as a matter of fact, we have a lot of media here, there's still $45 million available. So when you leave today, just go out and meet the people that operate businesses. We have money available for those that wants to create jobs or retain employment. We don't have to create the job as long as we retain the jobs. So Jim plays a major role in that. I have to tell you, for the last 3 programs that we had, as I said, we've been working together. I call Jim my cousin, because we have to work together for the Eastern Ontario people. And when I was knocking on doors for him in the last election, I did knock on doors in the city of Cornwall to make sure that you people were well represented at Queen's Park, and this is exactly what you have done, and I want to thank you all for what you have done to make sure that we have a person able to represent this riding. But I never forgot, Jim, when he came to me, he says, we have a good man that I would like to have appointed over at the St. Lawrence Park Commission, Ron Emer, who is here with us. Ron, any time that Jim was asking us for something, we just couldn't say no. As I said, he was always prepared. The charming approach that he's got, and he's able to open up every door in every ministry of government. This is why he's been PA in 3 different ministries. He wants to learn more about the ministry, and also he wants to make sure that the doors are open for you people in Eastern Ontario, in the, I call it the 5 counties, Glengarry, Stormont, Dundas, Prescott, and Russell. So he plays a major role. But anyway, I never forgot the day that we were looking at the plans at the project that were approved, and they came to me, they said, Jean-Marc, we got to get those projects. Says there's a project that has been required by the counties of Stormont, Dundas, South Glengarry. I have one in my riding, really, that is going to be announced, but I want Jim to be recognized on this one, was the main street of Alexandria. So I made sure that it shows in his background that Jim got the money for that, but he deserved it because it was a continuation to the South Glengarry area. But again, ladies and gentlemen, merci de votre présence et j'espère que vous allez pouvoir continuer à travailler pour le bien du développement de cette région qui est très très important, et Jim sera certainement là pour vous apporter l'appui. Paulette, I have to say thank you for the support that you have been given to Jim. You know, for years we used to say the women are behind the leaders, behind the men. The women were doing everything to get the men to look good. And this is exactly what she has been doing, working with Jim. And the family is very important, and Jim has never forgot his granddaughters at Queen's Park. He's sitting right behind me at Queen's Park, and how many times that I've seen the pictures of him. And so we really appreciate that, and let me tell you again, the sun is shining out today, but when I see all the faces with a smile here today, it shows that you have appreciated the work that your member has done at Queen's Park. Merci beaucoup de votre présence. Merci pour l'appui que vous apportez à Jim, et on espère que vous allez pouvoir continuer à appuyer un membre du Parlement qui pourra défendre vos intérêts encore à Queen's Park. Merci et bonne